Welcome back, everybody. This is our final wrap-up of part 1. So if you're tuning into the channel for the first time, I would totally encourage you guys to flip back and check out the parable of the hidden signal video, the parable of the disciples' echo, and the call to follow. Those 3 videos, really kind of interesting to kind of work through. And then at the same time, this is the wrap-up of those videos. So we'll let you guys flip back before you kind of watch this. I did also bring a nice warm beverage, okay, because it is a cold day. And of course we have our trusty little blanket here for you guys to wrap up if you need to stay warm. But I chose this part down by the river here because there's a really cool otter that's swimming around it here. I'm hoping he pops his head up while we're kind of going through this little message here. But again, if you haven't checked out those videos, check them out. And then here we go for our wrap-up. Okay. So the sound of the call. This is ending the part 1. Every disciple's journey begins with a sound, a call. It's not always loud, not always dramatic. Sometimes it's a whisper, one that cuts through the noise of life and reaches the hearts that's are ready to listen. The parable of a hidden signal, we learned that God's voice is always transmitting, but only those who tune their hearts can hear it. The world is filled with static, pride, pain, distraction, and doubt. Yet Jesus said in John 10:27, "My sheep hear my voice. I know them, and they follow me." The hidden signal reminds us that following Christ begins with listening. It's not about seeing him with our eyes, but hearing him with our hearts. Following is also hearing. Then came the parable of the disciples' echo. It shows us that the true disciple doesn't create their own message. They reflect the one they have received. A real echo doesn't change the sound. It carries it faithfully. That's what it means to live as a disciple of Jesus. To love like he loved, to forgive like he forgave, and serve like he served. Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world." Now, if you were in a dark room, pitch black, you couldn't even see your hand in front of your face, but there was this beam of light shining through, and you were to lift your hand up to that beam of light, lifting it up. Once that beam of light would hit your hand, you would instantly be able to see it. Why? Because the light reflects off your hand. You can see it because of the reflection of light bouncing back towards you. That isn't our light. It's his light reflecting through us. Our echo is his light bouncing off our lives into the hearts of those in need, suffering, and searching for hope. Let that sink in. When he's talking about his light, it's his beam of light that is reflecting through us, bouncing off of us unto others. So that's what light does. And finally, the call to follow. From Luke 9:23, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves, take up their cross daily, and follow me." This is the moment the echo becomes action. To follow Jesus is more than believing in him. It's becoming like him. It's not about serving for recognition or performing for approval. It's about surrender, a heart molded by grace. When we combine all 3 truths, we see the full picture of a disciple. We listen for his call, number 1. Number 2 is we reflect his message. Number 3, we follow his way. That is the sound of the call to be an echo of Christ, to be a disciple of Christ. So here's the truth. You were not called to be an imitation of the world. You were called to be a reflection of Christ, his light to the world. When your life echoes Jesus, even the broken can hear the sound of hope through you. No matter what is going on in your life, other people will still hear and still see Jesus through your life. So here's the challenge. This week, quiet all the noise. Listen for his signal. Then let your actions, your words, your compassion echo the source. Because when the world hears your echo, they may not hear you, but the one who first called your name, they will hear. If you guys want, throughout the whole week, I want to hear all of your experiences when it comes to this and how we quieted our hearts. Okay? We listened for his signal. And what kind of actions happened? Because we were reflecting his light onto others. We were being his echo. May your life echo Jesus, so the broken and the poor hear his love.